Hey y'all, welcome back to another vlog. Okay, so y'all, we got some stuff to do, and y'all know it's strictly business over here. We ain't doing nothing now. I'm just playing. But no, in this vlog, we have to look at promos. Because I kind of want to go. I want to go over promo stuff. Like I'm thinking about taking like a Canva template and then we redo the whole template. Like we redo the promo template and it's just gonna be standard. I want to be able to show you exactly what I mean by colors mattering, by font mattering. Like the colors and the font is going to determine whether somebody even stops to take a look and see what your ad is even about. Because one thing that we do know is people reject ads naturally. It's just like a inconvenience for people. So, and they're trying to do what they're trying to do. Nobody's trying to pay attention to no ad. But if you use the right colors and the right font and make sure that your ad is visually appealing, then you have a much better chance of people actually stopping to look at your ad. Like that's the whole point. We just want them to stop and take a look and see what it is that we're offering to them. Most of the time, people are not going to buy the first time they see your ad. Not even going to lie. I'm not going to give you false hope at all. Okay. Most of the time, people are going to see the ad, but they're not going to physically go to your website. If you promoting on Instagram, you got your pictures up there, your videos, whatever. A lot of times people will see it, but they're not convinced yet. They haven't seen you enough. They haven't gotten to know your brand, your colors, things like that. They have not seen it enough to say, okay, I trust this brand. Okay. So especially when you first starting out. So the first thing you're trying to do when you first starting out is catch their attention and tell them who you are and what you have. Okay. You want to make sure that your website stands out. If you have a website, make sure that on your advertisement, your website is planted. Boom, right there. Because you want them to get familiar with your business name. Okay. They want to get familiar with it. So the more you see something, the more familiar it becomes and the more you trust it naturally. That's just how it works. So I want to do that. And then we have our book. Y'all, our book is so good. So as I told y'all in the last vlog, I'm reading Touré Roberts' book and it's called Balance. So I want to read y'all a page. It's not even that long, so don't get the roll in your eyes. And you better not skip it either because you need to hear this. I love y'all so bad. Okay, so it's page 55. And with this chapter, he's talking about the gift of rest. When people say rest in the Lord, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I didn't know what that meant. I was just like, what do you mean rest? Like, do I go to sleep now? Or like, how does that look? What does that mean? What is rest? What is that? And what I love about this chapter is he literally breaks it down for you as to what rest is. So let me skip all of that. Okay, so in this part, he's talking about the state of rest. So he said, what makes this state so amazing is not simply what is there. The most incredible part about this rest is what is not. This state of rest is devoid of all conflict, preoccupation, fear, angst, which is just anxiety, longing, need, or lack. There's nothing missing, nothing to be desired. It's completeness. This awareness accepts that everything needed is present, and therefore whoever enters into this state goes from confusion to clarity, from emptiness to fullness, from not enough to more than enough, and from desiring to having. When this rest state is realized, since everything is already present in it, all we need to do is posture ourselves for receiving. I love that. I love that for us. Okay, I love that for us. But basically, it's just what I got from it is humbling yourself and appreciating where you are and what you have at this very moment. Because what you have at this very moment is all that you need at this very moment. God said in his word that he will supply all of your needs. So whatever you are lacking at this moment, that don't enter your mind because it's not even your problem right now. That's his problem. Okay. So actually you have everything that you need in this exact moment. Isn't that beautiful? I love that for us. But yeah, okay, we need to get to work. So right now we need to do the promo thing. I don't know exactly where all this vlog is gonna go, not gonna lie. But we just gonna let God lead, and we just gonna take this thing wherever. So I'm about to meet y'all in a minute. I got me some breakfast, y'all. And I need to finish eating my breakfast. I made me some eggs. Y'all can see that. I made me some eggs, sausage, and a toaster strudel. I'm still a kid. Hey, I'm just a kid. All right, but yeah, we finna get started on that, y'all. This allergy thing, like my sinuses, has gotten one of my eyes bigger than the other, and it really gets on my nerves. Like, it's stressing me out because I keep looking at myself and I'm like, girl, you look like that one cartoon. Oh Lord, what was it? Forky? Was it Forky? I think it is Forky. And Forky had a little eye and then a big one. Oh my God.
You're just like me.
I'm so aggravated. But anyway, I'm gonna take some sinus medicine too, y'all, because this is insane. But yeah, I will be back in a few seconds. Okay, y'all. So it's time to do the promo. So we're gonna go over we're gonna discuss 3 main points that you need to keep in mind when you're creating your promotion. Okay. Number 1, you want to make sure that you have a clear purpose and a call to action. That is so important, y'all. Oh my goodness. If you don't have a call to action, the people are not going to know what to do. They're just going to see the ad and they're going to be like, okay, so what do I do with this? So ask yourself, what do you want the viewer to do after seeing the photo? Do you want them to buy, click, sign up, visit your store? What is it that you are expecting? Make sure the message is obvious. Do not overcrowd your image with text because people get overwhelmed, okay? And once somebody is overwhelmed, they don't want anything else to do with it. You don't want to overwhelm the customer. You want to inform the customer. So don't overcrowd the image with text, but include a bold and simple call to action like shop now, limited time offer, or swipe to learn more. Next, you want to make sure it's high quality, especially like on your brand visuals and things like that. You want to make sure that it is high quality. Use crisp, professional looking images. Blurry or poorly lit photos can hurt your brand's credibility. People are going to be like, they cheap. You know, blurry means cheap. That's what they are going to assume. Even if your business isn't cheap, just make sure you have high quality photos. Stick to your brand colors, fonts, and the vibe to keep things cohesive. So if your vibe is happy and fun, you want to make sure that your colors are happy and fun colors. You don't want dull, sad colors. And we're going to get into colors in another video, y'all, because colors is a whole nother thing. In a promotion for today, we're going to just play around with some colors, play around with some fonts, and see which font we like the most. So choose bold visuals that stand out in a busy feed. You got to remember you are competing for their attention. In this day and age where everybody's competing for their attention, your customers' attention, you got to make sure your promo stands out. Okay, you want to make sure it screams at the customer like, "Hey, look at me, what's up?" type of thing. Okay. The very last thing is highlight the value or some type of emotion. Okay. Focus on what problem you're solving or how your product makes someone feel. You want to use photos that show the product in use or capture the results. So if somebody's happy, you can include like customer reviews, like testimonials and stuff like that. If you are offering a service and not an actual product, then you could just post the testimonials where customers are saying how it made them feel, how your sessions, how your class, how your course, how whatever it is that you're selling as far as service is concerned, how did it make them feel? People connect to stories and outcomes, not just features. So people want to know what's the outcome of using this product. Okay, y'all. So my phone ran out of storage. We just gonna finish this over the voiceover because that phone is gonna work my last nerves. Okay, so we're gonna do promo. Let's see this one. So we want to keep in mind what we said, okay? Clear call to action. We want them to know what to do. I love the fact that they have this order now here, but I just would like for that to be bigger. Like, we're gonna move this out the way. All of this stuff is cool. But I just want something better than this. So we're going to take all it out. 75% off. That's cool because it gives people discounts, but we're just going to take that out. So let's say we had to keep this same product. I was thinking I wanted to change the product, but we're going to keep the same products. Number one, we want the background image to be something bright. So I want to change this. Let's change this to something bright. Because we're trying to catch their attention. So if we working with what we got, I want that yellow because I feel like that it stands out so much better. And then, y'all, this is my whole little thought process. So none of this stuff might stay, but we're gonna make the product bigger because that's the whole point. Our name of our business is going to be, what's this? BB Cream. Okay. BB Skincare. So we're doing BB Skincare. And with the fonts, y'all, you literally can just like play around with different fonts. They have so many different options. Now, I was thinking I wanted something bold, but now I'm thinking maybe I want something like thin font that gives fancy. It gives, I'm that girl. This is the skincare line for you. So now I want to let them know what it is we do here at BB Skincare. I want them to know what is it that we want them to know. What separates our skincare line from everybody else? Organic skincare made for all skin types. Now, I'm feeling like this design still needs something. Like, we need something. We need our website on here. So we need BB visit BB skincare.com. Okay, so now they know that you have organic skincare products made for all skin types, which makes them so happy. We need something else, right? I feel like she's bright and fun. Okay, y'all, I had to remove the background from that photo because it was just not giving what it was supposed to. Now that we got that taken care of, we need this lady on here some way, somehow. Okay, so let's find a spot for her. It cut off some of her hat. Okay, y'all. I don't like the fact that it cut off her hair. I mean her hat. I feel like it don't work. So I'm thinking I can either leave it like this or y'all tell me what y'all would do. It's completely up to you. But I would play around with a lot of different promos. So we don't just design one promotion and go with that one promotion and say, hey, we're done. We never want to do that. You can leave it like this, or we can go to our original design without her even on it. I do like it with her on it. We could keep it this way. Let's go back to what it originally looked like. Okay. Okay, so these are the options. So you want the BB skincare to stand out. I feel like it was just like a skincare product. And it showed the product, but I mean, besides ordinary, you don't know why should I choose this product. You know, the background is cute and all, but why should I choose this? They did a good job or whatever. It's just I don't like the way that the wording is. I don't like the way it's displayed. These words down here is too small. People can't see that. Of course, they know that it's a skincare product. You can kind of see that visually. So I would want the name of the business to stand out more, especially if you're a new business owner. I definitely would want the name to stand out more. And I would want to give people context as to why my product is better than anybody else's. So that's why I put organic skincare products made for all skin types, because now you know, like, oh, this is a skincare line. You know that based off the name, but now you know that my skincare products are organic and they are for all skin types. So that was like, oh, okay, if somebody was struggling with oily skin or they got sensitive skin, they may be they may not want to use a new product because they don't want to break out.
But you could also look at this one if you like this design better. Kind of like it with the lady actually using the product, because keep in mind, you want to have a clear call to action, high quality brand visuals, which I believe we did that very well, and then choose bold visuals that stand out in a busy feed. I feel like this product stands out because it's something they've never seen before. This lady, they probably never seen her before. So it's something new. Like, it's gonna catch their eye. It's yellow. It pops out. This can kind of easily scroll right past it. But with this one, you'll stop and be like, what is that? Now, of course, there is some things we could add to it just to make the design look less flat and more 3D-ish. But right now, we're just doing example, basically. And then you want to highlight the value or emotion. So keeping all of this in mind, you want to focus on what problem you're solving. The problem we're solving is we're solving a skincare problem for all skin types. They say use photos that show the product in use or capture the result, joy, relief, confidence. So in this photo, we capture both. We have her using the product, well, the fake product. We have her using the product and she's smiling. She's happy. So people are like, oh, okay, it must feel good on her skin. Okay, she's rubbing it in. It must making her skin feel soft. Like, these are assumptions people would automatically make. Now, of course, you can change up this design if you want. Um, I'm pretty sure y'all are critiquing it as we go along. Y'all like, oh, she should have did this, or oh, she should have did that. And I love that for you because now you're being what? Creative, honey. And that was my whole point in this activity, was to help you to be creative. So that is it for the promo portion of the video. I'm not sure exactly what we're gonna be doing next in this video, but we just gonna go with the flow. With me. But I'll be back to talk to y'all soon or close out the vlog or whatever it is we're gonna do. Bye.
Hey y'all. Okay, so we did the promo stuff the other day. It is Sunday now, but we did that basically last week. That's when we did that. So what I decided to do is change one of the designs again. I think I changed two of them. I'm gonna insert the designs on the screen just so y'all can see it. But y'all, one thing about me, I am not gonna leave it alone. And that was just like a example. It wasn't even it wasn't even nothing I was gonna use, but I promise you I would just keep looking at it and keep looking at it until I'm okay with it. Once I'm okay with it, then I can move on with my life. But other than that, it got me like in a chokehold and it's like literally grabbing me by the throat. But yeah, so that's how the designs ended up coming out. If y'all have any questions about promos, designs, anything like that, I'll definitely be here to answer questions for y'all. I'll leave my email address down in the description box every time. So if you check out the description box, you will see how to contact me if you have any questions. And I am always here to help you with your business. If you need business advice, if you just want somebody to look over one of your product images and see if it pops out, because that's the point. We're not looking for it to be the cutest thing. Like it's cute. It could be cute and still not stand out. Like the design that we were working with originally, it was a cute design, but it just wouldn't stand out because you are literally up against aesthetics. That's what Instagram is about. That's what any social media site is about, aesthetics. So you're already going up against something that looks just like that. The image is too common. You want something that's unique. You want something that stands out because no one has ever seen it before. Always keep that in mind. You're trying to design something that no one has ever seen before, and this design doesn't look like any other design, so that it'll stop them from scrolling. Like I said with the other design, it was cute, but I would have scrolled right on by. I'm not gonna lie. And then the words are so small. Nobody wants to have to go through any extra trouble to see what you're talking about. That's just not how social media works. So nobody's gonna want to stop to see and squint trying to see them words. You have to think not everybody has 20/20 vision. So you do not want to use words or letters that are very small, that don't have any weight to them. Like what I mean by weight is the boldness. Like you don't want to use really thin, skinny letters, or anything like that, you want to make sure that anyone can see this. If you scroll, you're going to see this ad, honey. And that's why I wanted to make the name of the actual company big, because that's the, like, they may not buy your product. They may just look at the product and keep going. But the more they see that name, the more familiar they'll become with that name. And that's what's going to make them buy, because they trust your name. Literally. They trust the name. So, yep, that's really it for this video. In the next video, I'm not exactly sure what we're going to talk about just yet. But trust and believe is going to be something surrounding business, and it's going to be something that you absolutely need to know. So turn on your notifications. If you have not subscribed, what are you doing? What are you doing? Huh? What you doing? What's this? Nah, but for real, you need to subscribe. Okay? Thank you. Thank you. Hurry up. But yeah, go ahead and subscribe to this channel if you want to see more content like this. Also, I post daily words every single day, whatever it is that God puts on my heart to tell you guys, talk to you guys about, whatever that may be. I definitely, I'm in full attendance, y'all. This is what I do. So yeah, I will catch y'all in the next vlog. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next week. Sunday at 12 p.m. Be there or be square, honey. Be there or be square.